Hello YouTube. This is gonna be a video. It's titled CPS workers. Um I notice when I watch a lot of TikToks when people talk about, their case progress and stuff like that. Sometimes a lot of parents who lose their kids have mental health problems, PTSD from past traumas, like probably from childhood abuse. Um and sometimes it's not usually the parents' fault is the reason why the case has been going this long. It's because it's the social workers and the GALs. They tend to they drag their feet, basically. I mean, they make you do these classes, drug assessments, and basically for what? Shits and giggles. We can't read their minds. I mean, what do you else want from a parent? And parents are overly emotional, it's because you basically remove their kid. You can't just remove someone's kid because of PTSD, or let's say if you were a former foster child. They use that against a parent, which is wrong. You do not use someone's trauma or mental health against them in a CPS case. It's disgusting. And sometimes some of these workers are not parents. So they have no idea what it's like to have a child removed from your home. Or for that child, it's trauma. You're causing unnecessary trauma. And there's kids that actually need to be removed, but basically you don't do anything. It's not it's not right. You don't just go into someone's home without a warrant and just say we're taking your kids, or we need to speak to your kids. Or when they come to the school, make sure you tell the principal or anyone at the school, if a social worker shows up, make sure there's an adult with the child. Because CPS workers are known to twist what the child says or put words in the child's mouth. I mean, the ASFA bill that was signed, maybe it was for good purposes, but social workers think this is just for money. It's money. It's money to them. They say kid is money. They need their quotas. More adoptions. That's what it is. They need to realize that when you're dealing with parents who are overly emotional and sometimes can be combative, it's not because they don't want to work the services. It's because they know their rights. They know what you're doing is illegal. Basically, in the eyes of the law, what they're doing is illegal. They go against certain amendments of the Constitution. There's 27 amendments and they break, I'm not sure how many, but they break them. And they even use cops to do their dirty work, to take the kids. To me, that what bothers me is when a cop threatens to kick down the door. Well, the thing I would do, I would ask them, "Are you going to pay for it?" Because you don't damage someone's property if they refuse to open the door. If they don't have a warrant, they are not welcome. A telephonic warrant is what I've heard of from a video, and I'm like, that's just ridiculous. A telephonic warrant is through a judge through the phone. To me, that's not legal. It should be through paper, signed by a judge, not rubber stamped, signed, pen to paper. And it's not right to actually forge someone's signature either. A lot of parents have been silenced through the abuses. Like, even like children's hospitals have been accused of malpractice. Phoenix Children's Hospital has been in trouble with doing that based certain children. And parents are threatened to be put in prison for I don't know how long. like sometimes 100 years or 24 years. For what? The mistakes the hospital made? They're the ones who twisted it around, put the blame on the parents, saying the parents were the ones that were abusing and neglecting the child. It's sneaky. It's very sneaky. You don't do that. When someone tells you that it is never okay to use CPS as a crutch or call CPS to your advantage, like if you're dealing with teenagers and they threaten to call CPS on you because you take away their stuff, but you don't like spank them or whoop them or anything. You just use different types of methods, or like one method is taking away certain privileges, not just don't let your kids who are teenagers manipulate you. I'm just really disgusted at how the system goes about things. When a parent is on the phone with a caseworker, they ask, maybe an hour unsupervised. And it's like you're basically they laugh in your face saying, "Oh, first of all, how is that funny? It's not funny." I don't understand how would that be funny to basically say, well, you're too emotional. Well, duh. Their kids are not in their care, and they've been working their ass off for over months or over a year and a half to get their children back. They did their services to prove that they can parent their kids, and you basically throw their trauma in their face. It's sick. You guys are sick. You social workers. You're supposed to protect children, but you do is cause more trauma. You cause more harm than good. All you care about is your damn money. It's true. People can defute it, but it's true. Thank you guys for watching.